Taurus, hi, welcome to your new moon in Libra for September 25th, 2022. We're looking at what the new moon is bringing you for the next 2 to 4 weeks. And this is strange, but apparently this deck has two King of Cups cards, and you got them both. So I didn't switch it up because I think that's a message to drive home. Meaning that it's rather important. This can be somebody around you, or it can be how you are behaving at the moment. The King of Cups is my entrepreneur card. It's also my bachelor card. But the King of Cups is my Cancer card, and they are a cardinal sign, which means that they have very high expectations, and because that's who they are. They expect a lot from themselves. They often get quite far because of that, but they expect everyone else to be the same. And this can be somebody in your vicinity and that you are going to have to deal with, or it could be how you're behaving at the moment. But let's get one more card and see what this could possibly be. This is also in the time of July, since it's my Cancer card, so it could be something that will affect you up until July of next year, or when the moon is in that sign again. So you're receiving the Fool with that card. So it might be some kind of new adventure with this person. This is sort of having the faith of a child, the Fool. I feel like there is a situation that has ended for you. I would say some difficult mental cycle is ending for you. The King of Cups is a master of their emotional world. They've mastered their emotions. And it seems to me like through some mental difficulty, you have been able to do that. And you have now the ability to start or begin again on a new adventure, a new situation that's coming through. If it's a person around you, I have a feeling they can be kind of silly or say silly things or act silly. There's still people who are emotionally mature, but there's just a funny silliness to them with the Fool there. They might be jokers, that kind of thing, or just have a really good sense of humor. And they may be kind of necessary at the moment with the Ten of Swords, because the Ten of Swords is just somebody who's done. They're done. A new day is beginning, but it certainly was a very difficult cycle and a very mentally taxing one. And the Ten of Swords is just, it's the end of the mental war, I want to say. But we're exhausted from it. We're tired, we're achy, done enough, had enough, been enough. And again, this could be somebody around you, or it could be you. How you are reacting or behaving as a result is the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like with this, it's everyday life. You know, you get up, you take a shower, you go to work, you come home, you have dinner, you do whatever you do, and then you go to bed and start the cycle all over again. But there is a real focus. I think things are a little bit up in the air right now, especially with the Hangman there. You do have 2 tens, so there is an energy of finishing up one cycle while beginning another one. Actually, you have 3 tens. 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is, yes, there's a nice focus going on, but with the but things are still sort of up in the air. Nothing is quite landed yet. And with the Ten of Pentacles, that's your legacy. That's community. It's a lot of conversation, but it's daily stuff. It's daily routine with the Ten of Pentacles, for sure. And you get up every day so that you have a legacy, or that you can, that you can pass something along to the greater world or to your community at large. And even within, family. But I do feel it's generational. In any case, it just feels sort of like daily life to me. The result with the Hanged Man and the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is dealing with your responsibility. You're almost there. It's just a few long steps. It's like you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you're almost there. But you know, the last mile is probably always the hardest. The Hanged Man is also giving you the opportunity to see things in a different perspective. Uh, you may not be able to have your hands on it. It might not be in your power to do something about it at this point in time, and but that's okay. It's about seeing things in another perspective while you're waiting for the shift, while you're waiting for things to change. The thing is, I think with the three tens here, I feel like you're kind of ready for this new start, this new beginning, but it's not time, and it wouldn't be time with all the planets in retrograde right now. It wouldn't be. But, you know, Mercury in retrograde always gives you the opportunity to rethink situations, to look back and see what you can figure out for when things go forward again. But with three tens, you are absolutely at the end of a cycle, ready to begin something new, or beginning to at least try to begin something new while things are coming to a close. I know these are rings from a tree, so these are like your family rings, that sort of thing. And I do think there's some family situation going on here for you that you may be dealing with at the moment. I think the Ten of Pentacles is community at large, but for some reason I'm getting, you know, within the family here. And with the King of Cups, they're quite responsible where family is concerned. And this could be a family member, or you could be dealing with a family member. That's very possible here, since I'm getting such a strong family vibe. But again, it's really about, like I said, the King of Cups, his task, his big task in life is to uh, maintain emotional balance. And here the waters are looking a little bit choppy. In both cards, the water's looking a little bit choppy. So emotions from somebody, you or somebody around you, could get a little bit choppy, put it that way. And because of that, I mean, maybe somebody's doing something foolish or could be acting a fool. That's also very possible in this case, especially with the Ten of Swords, because the mind is just not, it's not firing on all cylinders. It's pretty tired. I'm going to say it's pretty exhausted. There's a real mental exhaustion feeling with this card and the emotional choppy waters. But I do feel like it's the end of this sort of situation. And I think these next 2 weeks are pretty much going to be dedicated to just daily life. That's not always a bad thing. It could be much worse. But with the Ten of Pentacles, you're definitely onto a new cycle here. What does Spirit want you to know? You have the Two of Wands. Twos are always about choice, as far as I'm concerned. And in this case, maybe before you start this new situation, you want to look at where your place in the universe is at this time, or in, you know, in the world, I would say. I think things are changing quite a bit, and there's a lot of instability, we'll just put it that way. And so in a changing world, in unstable situations, where is this new idea going to land? Where is it best to be at this time? And I really have the feeling that, and especially where passions are concerned, and that doesn't have to be romantic, it's just, you know, your initiative. Where should that be headed at the moment? You're just thinking long and hard about that, with the Two of Wands there. And I think with the beginning stages with the Two of Wands, you're just kind of starting to get involved in this sort of, in this idea that you have. And there's so, I think, you know, with the Hangman there, there's plenty of time. You have time. With the three tens, or yeah, the three tens, there might even be several things that you're ending at this moment. And let those finish up, let those clear up. And while that's happening, then you can think towards the future a little bit more, a little bit easier. And I think your mind may calm down quite a bit after these 2 weeks. I know Mercury goes direct, I think, on the 2nd of October. So I think October could be an easier month. With the Hanged Man there, I would just say it's not your time to make decisive um, plans at this moment. Okay? All right. Thank you for listening, Taurus. I appreciate it. And I'll be back in 2 weeks with a full moon reading. Have a great 2 weeks. Thank you.